Hey guys, this is Mark Nedjma from Newsweed.com. Remember, it's never as it seems. So another day in the market has started, and I just wanted to bring you some really important information. Yesterday I was on a roof, and I had a car that I rented, and I was listening to AM radio. AM radio always has a good news source where they kind of just rattle off important local news. So as I was driving down the road, I ran across uh, an announcement from the radio station say, hey, you know what New York City is telling their people? This is really interesting. And then they turned over to this clip, which I will do right
There
now.
are 3 important steps that I want you to remember. Step 1, get inside fast. You, your friends, your family, get inside. And no, staying in the car is not an option. You need to get into a building and move away from the windows. Step 2, stay inside. Shut all doors and windows. Have a basement? Head there. If you don't have one, get as far into the middle of the building as possible. If you were outside after the blast, get clean immediately. Remove and bag all outer clothing to keep radioactive dust or ash away from your body. Step 3, stay tuned. Follow media.
Do you get what I'm saying? New York City has come out with a nuclear attack announcement. Do you think that has any effect on the markets? It does. They are now informing their citizens in New York City how to react to a nuclear war. And at this point in time, when you have Putin threatening a nuclear war, they're telling people to go in their basement and make sure they clean themselves off. We're talking about millions of people in New York City. Is there a real threat for nuclear war? Well, some could laugh it off and say no. But if you're realistic and you pay attention to the markets and you understand that war is part of humanity, and you understand that when there's a poor leader, a weak leader, as we have in our country right now, when you have people that are more interested in tiny little nuances of humanity, uh, like the differences between gay and straight, like the differences between transgenders and straight people, or these are things that are at the top of people's conversation, when in fact, there's other mean people in the world that just want to blow us to hell. So I think we should, kind of change the narrative and start talking about things that are meaningful, like keeping us all safe, like having people realize how dangerous the world really is from really dangerous people, and stop worrying about how we're going to interact or how a bully is in a playground. Those things aren't important. What is important is the survival of humanity, meaning that we better pay attention to how we all, as a nation, interact with other nations as we fight for our resources. Anyway, this is Mark from Newsweed.com. Remember, I always say, it's never as it seems. As for the markets, I think they're under some pressure, especially since they're all based in New York. And all of a sudden, New York City is telling its citizens how to prepare for nuclear war. Have a great day.